today. This is going to be the third video in my little series of journal planners and organizational things for the new year. I'm going to try to see if I can make this one a little bit quicker. I'm going to start off with, if you have any questions on anything, you can leave it down there for me. Most of my journals are already set up except for my main journal. They're already set up. All the old inserts were removed and new inserts are put in. They're just ready to go, and I just want to quickly show you. But there's a little background to them. By the time I get to the journal, or for example, this is not really a journal. It's kind of like a planner journal that I kind of made up. But anyway, let me show you. This one, today I'm going to show you, I'm going to share this one, which is about my house now, current projects going on right now in my home. I'm going to share my meal planner journal that I have. It's a smaller journal, and it's been working for me wonderful, except for last year I messed up, and I'll tell you about that. And I'm going to share my financial planner little journal that has been working for me, and I love everything in it. I love the dashboard. I love all my setups, and I'm just not going to change. I just love it. So let's get started with this one really quick. I had showed you yesterday, I had showed you on my other videos, my little notebooks that I have where I keep projects. I'm just like a notebook journal type of person. Before I got into the junk journals, that's what I used to use. This one I designed for this current little fixer-upper little cottage. We've been here about 3 years, and we were fixing it up for like a year and a half. I have taken all that, and I have put all that in a spreadsheet that I keep updating as we go along. I'm going to keep updating. So I have cleared up the entire journal. I had the journal, and I had a folder with just like my receipts and everything, just so I can keep track. They were all kept in here. Everything that has a clipboard has been batched, and it's all on that spreadsheet. And all of these over here that are loose have not been put on there yet. So I just got to put that in, and I can get rid of all this stuff. And basically, it's just for my record to know exactly how much we kind of put into this house and all the fixing up and everything like that. So that helps me, keeps me organized. And this is the one I made. I made this quite a few years back, and I've been using it ever since. And it's just a someone gave me this, and I don't remember who, but someone gave me this. On top, I just have like a little earring that I use as a charm, just to kind of dangle when I put them down. It looks really cute. This stuff is like kind of dirty. I had to clean it up a little bit for you because I use this a lot, and I carry it with me a lot in my hands. We're always kind of dirty and stuff, but I don't have anything currently going on in here because I haven't planned. I do have a couple of projects that I need to do, but I haven't planned for them yet, so nothing is here. I use one of my belly bands that I showed you how I keep most of them, and it kind of lays right here, so it looks kind of pretty. Let me show you really quickly, because there's, like I said, there's nothing in here, but I'll show you the little setup. I went with this paper collection. It's like a Paris theme. It's an older paper collection. I don't remember what it's called, but I did my paper clips with it. I have here on my little dashboard thing, I keep a little, sometimes when I go back to Lowe's, or sometimes even when I go to garage sales, I have another one just like, not like this, but it's Paris theme in my purse when I need to take measurements. If I'm looking for like a shelving unit or something, I just keep it there. And things that I'm looking for in garage sales are in my purse in a little book just like that. But here I just keep like a little notepad, and what's down here? Another little notepad, and just some pencils. I don't use these because I use another one over there that I really like. But yeah, this is like, I'll show you my dividers. See, I made some paper clips. Some of this stuff, I'm not taking this out because these are measurements that I need, and once I take them out and get rid of them, then I don't have them anymore. So see, they're just like dividers. So I took everything out, and then I'm going to plan my projects as I go along. I really don't have a whole lot of, like I said, we're like 90% done with all the projects inside this house, but there still might be like a few little things. These are all my dividers. These were my curtains measurements, and I'm going to keep it because if I ever want to change the fabric or I get tired or something, I always have it there. I don't know why that's there. I got to check what year this is because this will probably have to go on that spreadsheet so I can get rid of it. Oh, I'm getting all these pots. I love them. But I have to season. I've got a few of them, but I haven't even used them because that's a whole new topic about my cooking. I got that done. That was my garden project. I don't know why that's here. That should be in the garden journal. And that's the bag. So this is kind of like a planner. If I have any dates or any, of course, repair people coming or anything that's coming, I put it in my catch-all journal. But this is basically like a project planning thing for the house now, currently going on inside the house, not the garden or anything, inside the house. And since I'm usually the one in charge of all that, this works for me. I keep all this together in a filing cabinet. Now I'm going to quickly show you a planner, another planner, which is my meal planner, which I love. And not a whole lot has changed in this planner except all the inserts. I put all new inserts in, but the dashboards, all the setup, it's all the same, and it's really cute and I love it. But let me give you a little background before I get to the meal planner, all that I got to go through. Just a disclaimer out there. The least thing, you will probably never hear me use the word hate because that's a very strong word. But the one thing that I dislike the most, and even with all this planning and all this production, I still do not succeed. And that's because I don't like it. I don't like anything to do with the kitchen. I just don't enjoy it. I think I'm wasting my time every time I'm in there. I'm like, oh my God, I could be in my garden. I could be doing something else. But, you know, we got to eat. And, you know, my husband does a lot of the cooking. I would say he does more than 50% of the cooking. And he works outside the home, so I don't know how. But I leave everything ready for him and stuff like that. But anyway, I don't want to get into that because I'll get all the, you know, I think cooking is an art form. I just was not blessed with that art form. And I'm okay with it because I don't enjoy it. So I'm okay with that. And even with all this planning does make it easier. And you know, planning my meals and everything does make it easier for me. That my problem is that I quit in the middle of the year for some reason, because in the middle of the year is the middle of the summer. It's my busiest time out in the garden, and of course I want to be in the garden and not planning all these meals that I don't enjoy doing anyway. So I fail. And after, like, I would probably say after June, it's like I don't even touch this. So it's not good because it's really much economical to do it this way, and it's also, you don't have to, you know, how do you say, rack your head, you know, thinking what you're going to cook. But okay, before I get to the planner, I have this little caddy. And in here, I keep more or less, not all, but more or less. Let me quickly show you through. I keep this little bag where I keep my washes that have to do with, mainly it has to do with baking, because I do enjoy baking a lot, right? Because I enjoy decorating after, because usually when I bake, I'll bake like a day or two or even a week before, and I'll just freeze whatever I'm doing, and then on the day that I decorate, it's just for that. So I enjoy that whole, I set up everything and everything's set, you know, clean and sanitized, and it's just decorating and enjoying the whole creative process of making the cake look pretty. I enjoy that. But basically that's where I do spend a lot of my time in, is my baking stuff. But anyway, I have this little case and I just have it in there. I'll show you this in a little bit. I have recipes like all over the place because I plan my meals. I'll show you that later. And then I have recipes that don't fit in my recipe box. Let me quickly show you my recipe box, which is this box, which I like. I keep some of my recipes here, not all of them, because a lot of them I've already printed and it's just, why do the double work? But I do keep a lot of my recipes here. So when I plan my meals, which is the first thing I do, I come here. Usually if it's not there, I'll have it in these categories, these files that I made. And they're all like labeled. And then I have a few more. These are James's. He likes some stuff that he puts back here. So I come in here, I pick my recipes, and I do my menu. And then when I do my menu, I do my shopping list to go to the grocery store, which I do not like, guys. To me, it's such a waste of time to go grocery shopping. It's just a waste. But, you know, we gotta eat. So I do that. I stick to my list. And then I come home, I prep my meals, and I get them ready to go. And it goes smoothly. I'm out of the kitchen. I'm out of there. I'm over and done with, and it's wonderful. My problem is when I don't do this, I get in trouble because I frustrate my own self. But anyway, I just don't want to get into that because I'll get all upset. But anyway, this is a little book that kind of goes with this a lot because I have a lot of my favorite, just see my little paper clips that I make. I can make my journals look pretty. I can't cook, but my journals will look pretty. This is kind of, see, it's mainly baking. It's mainly baking stuff. But it's so cute because I keep that next to the journal. This is baking, most of it. Just basic info on baking. And this is also basic info on baking. And this paper collection, which I think it's called Sweet something. It's an old paper collection. I used a lot of from this paper collection to embellish my little planner, my cooking planner. And I did this a long time ago. Look, 2009. I've been playing around with this little notebook that I altered since 2009. But everything that I have here is so basic that can't get rid of it. It's like your basic, like royal icing, all of your basics. Sometimes if I'm planning on doing something, I'll take this to my bed and just kind of, you know, go over my notes and stuff like that, and I enjoy that. So that's that. If I can't find what I'm looking here, or the recipe box, because I don't want to waste time in the computer and start looking for things. No. I made a 3-ring binder with more paper clips. Look how cute they look on top. And this 3-ring binder I have, it's a little bit of a mess. Look at my cute little notepads, which I love. I started doing this, and this has worked for me, where I have a theme for every night, and that works for me. And usually, like my Cuban night I'll do, and then James will do like some other, like he likes to do Italian, you know, it depends. A yo-yo night is like you're on your own night. We all have like a sandwich, or we do whatever on that night. When I stick to this, I pull my menus, I do my grocery list, I prep my meals. I'm like on the go. I'm like, there's no stopping me. But when I stop, like I said, it's terrible, guys. Look at some of my cute little note. Look how cute. So I keep those in there. And here I mainly have my binder categorized by theme because of my meal planners. So it's really easy. I come in here, I pick what I want, and I'm good to go. I promised my sister I was going to make her one of these, but I haven't. But anyway, this is the second place that I go to. So now let me show you my planner real quick. My meal planner really quick because it's really cute. And like I said, this is ready to go because I already set it up. So this is one of my, I don't really need this because it has a little clip, so I don't really need it, but I use it because it's cute. And this is just a little girl's headband. How cute is that? And I think it looks really nice. And this is something that I put on there on the snap. This one is not as beat up as my financial one because I try not, because of course I don't use it that much. But I like it. Let me show you how I set up everything. This is more or less is set up like it has always been set up. I don't touch it because I like how it looks. I made a little dangle for it, which is, I think it's from an old piece of jewelry or something. I just attached it there. And then I just have like some sticky notes, some of my pretty paper clips that I did. I have one of those pretty sticky notes, little pads back here. I keep it there. Well, I'll put it aside. I'll put it back later. I have these here, which I do use sometimes because these were thicker. And then, like I said, the paper clips just kind of help to decorate everything, which I think looks kind of cute. And I swear, I think if this wasn't this cute, I would never use it. Back here, I just have some more stickers. I have another little paper clip, some more little stickers if I want to embellish anything or maybe put something on a list just to make the list look pretty, and a cute little bingo card that says cake. These I got a while back too. I think I got these at Michael's or Joann's. They were not part of the planner setup kit. And these are from a paper collection that's really old. These are chipboards. And these were some of the paper clips that I showed you that I made. I used them in this book. And the little tabs I got either at Michael's or Joann. And for the first 2 tabs, I didn't put anything on there. And also on my financial planner, I didn't put anything on the first little tabs. But on these, I did put more of the chipboard just for a little pop of color. So basically, like I said, all the inserts, see the paper collection that matches my little book. Oh, let me show you. And then with this one, I turned this one into a little magnet. I think I got this at Office Depot or something. And I turned this little chipboard piece into like a little magnet. That looks kind of cute. And so basically, I just basically now have 4 planners, and before I have more, so 4 is enough. I have my meal planner, my financial planner, my garden journal planner, it's 2 in 1, and then my catch-all planner, which basically is for dates of things that are going on, appointments. I'm going to keep that super simple this year. I'll show you that later. And this one I went all out. This is a cute little one of those little cards that my mom, let me see if it'll focus. Yeah, my mom gave me these, and the back is in Spanish and the other side is in English, and I like that one. These are from another paper collection. These are just some little stickers that I had, and I used here. I did like a little half a doily thing as a background and did my little stickers. This is one of my cute paper clips that I showed you, and basically my list, my shopping list, that does help a lot. I do have something here. Before what I did is I just wrote things real fast, and I didn't want to forget that they were not part of my meal planner list, because my meal planner list I just printed up in my computer and I write it all on there. And then I take this little list and I staple it to that one, and that's how I go to the grocery store. Here, these are also little stickers and another little sticker, and this is a border from that paper collection. Sweet Treats is the name of the paper collection, I just remember. Fridge inventory, I don't use that much. Really, I don't really use that much because I mainly do like this 2 pantry thing. But on each one of these, I put a little sticker, which is cute. This little dashboard, I have a cake. This is one big gigantic sticker. And these are all little stickers from another paper collection, which is cute. Here's a sticker. Here's a little border from the... I had fun decorating this. These are just little notes and tips that I'm leaving there. This doesn't belong there. I don't know where this belongs. I gotta find out where that goes. This is the back of that little. This is pantry. This list I do use a lot. Here's another little dashboard with another paper clip that I did. This is a bookmarker. This is like what I use as a marker, as a page marker. And I don't use it that much, only on holidays, but nothing's been going on. This is another little pad. Another little pad with another little paper clip. Oh yeah, that's where this belongs. Right here. Okay, so pretend that's there. This is another little sticker. I hardly ever use this part. This is really cute. This is another little page marker. These are my paper clips that I make, and this is just a little cutout that I made. And what do I have back here? Oh, this is the calendar, the schedule, the month, the year in a view. More sticky notes. Another clear acetate. These notes also come out. Another clear acetate with the little paper clip that I make. Those paper clips that I laminate and then cut it and then glue it and all that. This I think I got at the dollar store. Another one of my paper clips. And these are just some little journaling cards that I like that I just put back there. No, these are also like little stickers or cutouts. These pop out. So guys, that's my meal planner. So let me put this aside with my meal planner. This is ready to go and it's all done. Let me show you really quick my financial planner, which I'm going to use this little bag that I found recently for real cheap to go with it. And I think what I'm going to keep in here are going to be just a set of pencil, some of my loose change, and some of my loose dollar bills and stuff. And what I'm going to do, I already emptied this whole thing out. To be honest with you, I did use this a lot. That's why it's all beat up and scratched up in the back, and I had to clean it up. I used this a lot when we were doing the construction here because I was in charge of all that, and I kept track of a lot of things, especially money things here. Like whether I was over my budget, under my budget, just all kinds of things. My receipts, I kept someplace else. But last year, towards the end of like this past year, I really haven't used it all that much. But I cleaned it out. I took everything out and cleaned it out. But I'm not going to use it. I'm almost 90. We're all like 90% done with like house projects. So as far as financial, whatever. So I'm going to try to use this more for my Etsy store and my eBay store, just to keep track of my sales, the promotions that are working, my months that I sell the most, my little textile bundles that work the best, and how many people bought it. Just kind of keep track of my Etsy. Mainly my Etsy is going to be here, mainly. So let me just walk you through really quick. The setup is the same as I had it before, and I really like it, and I'm not going to change it. I have a little charm that I put in here. It's old beat up jewelry. I have another one of these bands that you don't really need because it has a closure, but I like how it looks. And again, it's another little headpiece, and I just stuck this little flower on top of it. I just love how that looks. And look how pretty that looks with this new case that I found. So this I put on here like I did before. And this I did in the theme of gold and ballerinas, because I love ballerinas and it looks really cute. My dashboard has been the same. I'm not changing a thing. I'm keeping it all because it's kind of cutesy looking. Has a lot of my paper clips that I did. This is not a paper clip. This is just a little dress that I laminated, like a little, I'm thinking of like a ballerina dress because it's like a ballerina theme, pink ballerina theme, which I like that. And I just laminated, and it just goes in there just so I can look at it every time I open it up because it's so pretty. These are all paper clips that I did. This is a little notepad. More little notepads back here. These back here are just like little journaling cards that I can write things in the back if I want to. But just like little stuff like that. And also the pop of pink against the gold makes it look nice. And this one I do have a little case where I can keep a pencil. I use another pencil. I use another pen for this. So, but some more little sticky notes. Plus it had the gold polka dots and I thought it went well with it. So I like that. Like I said, everything here has been removed. All my old notes and everything. And I put new inserts in and it's ready to go. This paper clip I didn't make. I bought it like that. But this one I did make. Well, no, this is not a paper clip. This is, I just kind of glued her on there. Just for pretty. And I did this one too. This is not a paper clip, but it's done the same way. It's laminated. And I just put it on there. I have a lot of stickers that are going on all over the place here. This is just a little card that comes off. This is from a paper collection that had a lot of gold, so I used it. And see, it has just a lot of stickers like everywhere going on. And I really like these financial inserts a lot. They're very thorough. And they came like that. Here I have a little page marker that's an acetate. One of my little bow paper clips that I make. I put that on there. And I put this on here too. This is another acetate. And on these little on these little dividers, I didn't put anything like I did on the cooking one. I did use washi tape, I think. What else? This is a little journaling card that I glued on there. This I kind of set up myself. This is a sticker from, these are happy planners, so this is a sticker from that. This is a card that I put in here. This I put in here. This is a happy planner sticker. These are all, these are not stickers. I think I glued these on. Another one of my clips. This, I think I did all that. It's been a while. Another sticker. This is a really cute little divider. This is from the Happy Planner. I don't know, for some reason I just like, maybe because I don't like cooking, but I like this planner better, this little one. And I thought of getting the bigger Happy Planners for this, and I'm not, because I like my whole setup and I don't have to change it every year. At least I'm not sick of it yet. And I like it, so I'll probably get a few more years out of it, and then I'll decide whether I'm going to change it or not. Contacts, which I don't use, but I do write notes on that. This is a calendar. This is another page divider. I like that one too. More sticky notes on a little board. This was just there. This is more another pad, and then back here I think I have a couple of journaling little cards. So guys, that is my financial planner, which wish me well. Like I said, this is going to mainly be keeping track of my financial things on Etsy and what I'm spending and when I go out and source and just things like that. That's what that's going to be for. It's not going to be about house stuff anymore. Okay, so next, what am I going to do next? I'll be right back. Hang on. Hi guys, I'm back. I'm going to share really quickly again my third thing that I really try to keep organized. Basically, there's just 4 things: my meal planner, my financial planner, my gardening stuff, and then my regular catch-all planner. My gardening stuff, I don't use a planner. I kind of use my journal as a planner. I journal on it as a planner, and my sticky notes become my schedule thing. I have a new system that I'm going to be using for my gardening and how I'm going to split my time and everything like that. I'm praying to God that works, because I started using it last November, from November until now, and it's been working. And I'll tell you a little bit about it. Basically, I got this idea on, I think it was somewhere on YouTube or something I think it was the end of last summer, right before fall, but I kind of incorporated it like in the beginning of fall. And I'm calling it the stop clock watch type of method. And what it is that I schedule things in little increments of time, and I literally put a timer on it. And when the timer stops, I stop doing what I'm doing. And I got so much done, because what would happen to me is that between my my Etsy store and my crafting, and here my craft room and stuff, once I came in here, my whole day I spend in here, and then nothing else got done. And because I love gardening also, once I go out in the garden and pick out a weed, then another weed, and then something else, and the whole day out in the garden and nothing gets done. So now, and I'm going to be scheduling these times in my planner that I'm going to show you, and it's going to work, because I was doing it on a piece of paper and it was working. For example, what I was doing with my garden work is that every morning I was up at a certain time. It's really hard when you work from home. You have to be almost more disciplined than when you work outside your home. I've worked out of my home and outside my home both for many years. You have to be more disciplined, because your day can just like dwindle off and things don't get done and whatever, because you always have tomorrow to do it. So when I started this, it completely changed my life. What I did, that I kind of roughly schedule, but I'm going to fine tune it. I may not bring you along for this, but this is just a general idea. What I did, I had a certain time that I had to be up, not sleep a little bit later, or not sleep a little. By 8 o'clock, I had to be out, done, ready to go, like if I was going to go to work, just ready to go, dressed, breakfast, everything ready to go. And then I have a system that I do. I pick up my house a little bit. I clean every day something so that I don't have to spend a whole day cleaning, and that works for me. I do like little sections. I have like little zones. I also schedule that in. But anyway, I do my little cleaning. I empty all my garbage bags, and then I go out to the to throw my house garbage out. Once I'm out, I spend half an hour every morning. That's when I put my timer on every morning on my garden. Whatever I can do within that half hour gets done. Once that timer gets off, I'm done. I just pick up what I'm doing, put it away. I am done. Put my tools away in the shed, whatever. I'm done. And that seems to work because I have, almost, I don't do anything on Sunday, but I have all those days, half an hour, half an hour, half an hour. You get a lot done, and it's great for your body, your back. I mean, if you're a gardener, you know what I mean. So that's working out for me, and I've been doing my meals and my Etsy and my putting my bundles together, taking my pictures. I have a day for pictures, a day for listing, and it's just been working out perfectly. So all that to tell you that I am on a mission to be more organized. Okay, so back to my one of my 4 planner journal things, which is my garden. And I try to keep all this together in a shelf. I don't have a basket or anything for it. I just keep it in a shelf. They are my current seeds catalogs, and I only order from 2 people. Renee Seeds, which I love, and Baker's Creek, and I have another person, but mainly I order from them because I want to simplify. So I keep my current, and this is my drip irrigation system, so I keep a current catalog of what I like always handy out there. Just going to briefly show you how I, look how cute my bookmarks are, little cards that my nieces and nephew. Look, this is from 1981. My nephew gave me that. Isn't that sweet? That's how old this planner is. This was a I haven't thrown it away because it has a lot of information on orchids. I'm not going to grow orchids here, so I might end up getting rid of that. This is this was another planner from back in Miami, which I'm going to tear some of the pages and I'm going to use it for something here because I think I can get a lot of use out of it. This is a planner for here. And I have some really good information here, so I'm not going to get rid of it. And the reason I started this one is because these 2 are full, completely full. And this is just general information on, well, this one I got some space. Just general good information about just the dirt here. But these are planners for this zone, this garden zone. And this one also, so I can't get rid of this at all. I love these. Sometimes I read them at night when I'm in bed. So this is kind of like my newer one because these are almost full and all beat up. I also keep a binder for my gardening that I made, and this is all about Alabama because I don't know anything Alabama and some of the warranties and stuff for the things that I bought. See, this is Renee's Garden. I love them, and I order a lot from them. So Baker's Creek. So these are here. Obviously, I keep my invoices. Sometimes that helps me to go back and see what I bought. But this all has to kind of do with Alabama. Just stuff on Alabama, my extension office, just general. This is very handy. I also have this in my other journal here. So this is basically when I was doing my research on basically this is very localized, and it took a lot of, this is some of my favorite gardeners, channels that I watch, and the stuff that they did. This is where I keep I gotta get a system for this, of my plant inserts. These are my favorite ones that I love. Just general information. This is when I was designing my garden beds. I've got my 2 urns going on right here. Yep. So, see? So this has become this is like awesome. I'm not going to ever get rid of this. So this is my to-go-to if I ever need any Alabama information. This is a new journal kind of journal or taking notes. I have not used this one at all. This is my last year's garden journal, believe it or not. It's just a notebook, like, you know, the notebook from the dollar store, those notebooks that I just kind of alter a little bit. But I do like using, this was my first garden journal that I made for this house. And this garden journal, I try to fit, I like having 2 years in a journal. I don't know why. It's all beat up. It's dirty. I ended up putting, it's made out of paper. It's from this really cute paper collection. And I ended up putting clear duct tape, like clear tape on it, because it was getting like really dirty, and it's all beat up, but it's held pretty well. It's only a one signature, and it's held really well. And this goes outside with me, and it's like a mess. I'm missing a letter, but it's really nice. Here I have 2 years of gardening, and I'm going to briefly show you. And it's all like in the junk journal way, where all the pages, I love this look, where all the pages are like uneven, and just like, but I don't care. I just take each page and I just journal along. This was like the design of my garden. I have labeled my bed so I know what I plant in it, so I can rotate it, and that those notes go into these notebooks. So basically it's just, and then I wrote little poems and stuff. Yeah. So this is 18 and 19, and then this was last year. So basically here I have I made a little pocket. I'm just kind of briefly showing you because I wrote a lot of stuff. So please, if you see any misspelling, just ignore it. Just little compartments all over. I like this garden journal. This was like a lot of fun. Yeah. And I have notes also on some of my favorite garden channels. This is a little acetate. So yeah, this is fun. This is a little bag that I turn into like the main page. I reinforced it with a little washi and just all kinds of cute little stuff. And yep, so basically, yep. So this was, and I'm not going to get rid of this because sometimes I like to go back also because I journal about the temperature and things that were going on, because the temperature change, gardening, it's all about temperature and things that are happening. So I always refer in the beginning of the season, I go back to my 2 or 3 last years and kind of look into what I did. And also I need, because of my crop rotation, I need to know what I put, where I put it. So this was 18 and 19, and this is my 2020, but I'm not going to show you the whole thing because this was just like a notebook. I do have some of my garden beds and what I did in them, and I did rotate everything. I have my garden. This is also another thing with my scheduling, my weeding areas in the garden that I'm going to work. I have named my garden different names, different sections, because that's how I'm going to handle my weeding. I'm going to do this section this day and the other section my half hour that day or whatever. So yeah, so I have to make a new garden journal for myself for this upcoming year, and that's what I'm going to be working on. And I think I'm going to do it, I don't know what I'm going to use, but I'm going to have plenty of paper for me to write in, but it's going to be kind of like in the junk journal style. So guys, I think I have chatted away enough, and yeah, that's pretty much, I feel a lot more organized, except I need my journal before springtime actually. And that's why you can get 2, probably even 3 years out of a chunky journal, because it's only a season here. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do a fall garden again. Not sure about that. So you get a lot out of a journal. So that's it for my planners and journals, except for my main planner, which is going to be my next video. Okay, so if you have any questions, just ask me down there. And yep, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. You all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.